Ladies and gentlemen, we have yet another stunning and brave actor from Marvel pushing forward to break that glass ceiling, because apparently after every glass ceiling, there's always another one waiting just beyond that one. This is absolutely hilarious because this is what Marvel has been doing for years now. They did it with Captain Marvel, they did it with Black Panther, and now they're doing it with Shang-Chi, where all of these stars from these movies, all of the people behind these movies, everything, the marketing, everything, it's all about them breaking that glass ceiling and doing something that will change the world, something that has never been done before, because as we know, Captain Marvel is the first badass female character that we've ever gotten in a movie before, and Black Panther, T'Challa, is the first black lead ever in Hollywood history, and now this Shang-Chi star is claiming that Marvel's film will change the world, finally give audiences an aspirational Asian character, because apparently that has never been done before. This is so stunning and brave, and I can't wait to share this with you guys. So, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings will apparently be an explosive win for Asian representation, as according to star Simu Liu, the film will not only change the world, but also finally give audiences an aspirational Asian character to look up to. This is... guys, this has never been done before. Never. This is just incredible. I don't think I've ever even seen an Asian person in a movie before. This is crazy. This is a crazy new, groundbreaking, revolutionary moment in movie history. Speaking with Variety on the red carpet during Shang-Chi's August 16th world premiere in Los Angeles, Leo stated that it was an incredible honor to portray the title character in Marvel's first Asian-led movie, adding, "I hope that it's not the last, because we've been celebrating a lot of firsts in our community. When Crazy Rich Asians came out 3 years ago, we celebrated that as the first studio movie with a predominantly Asian cast in almost 25 years, the actor said. I'm looking forward to the moment where we no longer celebrate firsts." Well, I mean, if you're looking at American movies, first off, maybe I would have to look back into that and see if that is indeed the case, because come on, we've gotten so many movies over, like, I can remember just growing up watching all sorts of different kung fu movies and all of these different movies like that, where you have predominantly Asian casts. Like, this isn't something that is revolutionary. This isn't something that is changing the world, as he claims that it is. He continued, "We're celebrating seconds and thirds and fourths and fifths. So I'll take this moment for what it is. It is absolutely that watershed moment." Ah, yes, the watershed moment. Marvel's apparently really good at these watershed moments. Can you imagine being the studio that made the first movie with a female action star with Captain Marvel like that? Marvel was really brave to do that in 2018, or whenever that movie came out, 2018. That takes courage. That really does take courage. But I hope that there are many more just like it afterwards. Or was it 2019? I think it was 2019 that Captain Marvel came out. So then it continues and stuff, and you see like Bob Chapek talking about this and everything else, and how everything, oh my goodness, this is just incredible. First movie to ever have an Asian lead and all this crazy stuff. And so then Leo continues to that end in a separate interview with Total Film magazine. Leo asserted that Shang-Chi would finally give younger Asian audiences something that the actor himself was supposedly devoid of in his childhood: an aspirational Asian hero. This is just ridiculous, man. Come on. I literally grew up watching Jackie Chan movies and Bruce Lee movies. I literally grew up watching those movies. And I've watched pretty much all of Jackie Chan's movies. I love Jackie Chan. I think that he is incredible. I think that he's done a lot of really great stuff for cinema. And this is just, honestly, this is just disgraceful, talking this way. Acting like that you are doing, you know, taking the claim of glory that doesn't belong to you. But this is all about the narrative, right? Like, this is the narrative that Hollywood is trying to push out there, that nothing has ever been done for representation or diversity in the past ever until like 2016. And since then, Hollywood is just making such ground, just changing the world by movies like Captain Marvel and Shang-Chi. This is just insane. It's a beautiful and exciting new origin story for this character that a lot of the world hasn't heard of before, Liu told Total Film, and it means that kids growing up today will have what I didn't, which are characters that are aspirational, that also reflect their lived experience. Liu's claimed that he never saw any aspirational Asian characters, as well as the claim that Shang-Chi would be the first such character in cinema history, is particularly odd considering that the works of such Asian film legends as Bruce Lee, exactly, Jackie Chan, exactly, and Sho Kutsugi were widely popular in the United States by the time the actor was born in 1989. Exactly, like those were insanely popular, insanely popular. It seems that in one of the most unsurprising moments of true Asian erasure, an actor's contributions to film and culture means nothing unless they've starred in a Disney or Marvel film, and thus can be used to virtue signal, which is exactly the case. And of course, this Liu isn't also, you know, giving credit to just really awesome, fantastic movies that are made by all these other different Asian countries as well, like, and those have predominantly Asian casts, obviously, because they're made in all these different Asian countries. Like, this is just insane. This is just, it's honestly, it just disgusts me. It really does. It disgusts me when this type of narrative is being pushed out there. And then there's, of course, there's gonna be so many Zoomers out there who have probably never seen a Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee movie that are going to completely believe this, completely believe that there has never been a movie with proper Asian representation and all of this insane stuff. And even if you wanted to go with this whole narrative that that Liu is pushing here, it's not even correct at all, because literally in the same year, just earlier this year, we had a Snake Eyes movie that came out this year. Of course, you know, the Snake Eyes character from this movie, I wouldn't say is like very aspirational as a character, but there's a lot of people that are claiming that he is and stuff. Of course, that's what the writers were trying to do. They were trying to make him an aspirational character, even though I personally don't think that he was, subjectively speaking. But with all of that aside, even if you wanted to follow the lies that Liu is making in these claims, you can't even make those claims, because literally we just had a Snake Eyes movie come out just a few months before your movie came out. It's just ridiculous, man. It's absolutely insane. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. What do you think about Liu's claims here that there has never been an aspirational Asian character ever in the history of cinema? And he is the first, everyone. He is the first. So stunning, so brave of Marvel to continue to pioneer ahead into this direction where no one has ever gone before. It's so dumb, man. This honestly just makes me hate Marvel and Disney even more, that they're pushing these types of lies. It is ridiculous, and it's not true. And honestly, all it does is just take away from the talent of people from the past, such as Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee, and in the case of Captain Marvel, because they were pushing the exact same type of narrative of Captain Marvel, people like Ripley from Aliens, Sigourney Weaver, and everything else. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd appreciate that a lot. Subscribe if you're new here to Geeks Gamers, and I will talk to you later. Bye.